All right, on to the final race then on International Day, and we finish off the programme with the Morris handicap even. Rivet's 8th on debut. This is his 2nd start. Sacred Elixir is out. Paul Barber gets a start. Citron Spirit drops in class. Circuit Glory just having his 2nd start. Rise High gets up to the mile. Rattan goes up in class after completing a hat-trick last time out. Time to Celebrate. And Star Majestics come up with alley number 1.
Good to slow. Time to Celebrate. Likely to roll forward and potentially find the lead on his own. However, I think Prawn Barber potentially could possibly get in front of Circuit Glory there. Rise High to kick up and be quite handy. Rattan's in great form. Simply Invincible, Doctor Listening. There are a couple here potentially that could get caught wide.
Yeah, first one we'll look at here is Circuit Glory. This will be his 2nd run. He went really well on debut. Cross noseband goes on. He's got the world's top jockey on, Hugh Bowman, and his track work, he's really improved this horse. Yeah, brought some good form lines from New Zealand, so we're surprised if he didn't run a good race. Time to Celebrate. Now, he's going really nicely as well. He's already had a win from his 3 starts here and a placing, and John Size has got him going along very nicely as well. Time to Celebrate. Just the 2 bits there with Sacred Elixir being scratched.
All right, he beat Spicy Shore a couple of starts back and then was 3rd last time out. So let's have a look at that run. Ultimately here behind Pingu Spark, Circuit Glory and Rivet, who are both making their debuts.
Yeah, it was a really good run here from both Circuit Glory. I thought he hit the line strongly, and also Time to Celebrate. I like this race. I think it's a strong form race. Pingu Spark is a very good top horse coming through. I think Rivet will come on for the run.
Yeah, it was almost an inconclusive type of performance from Rivet first up. We know he oozes quality when you arrive here on a rating of 95. I'm going to sneak him in for 3rd. Think he might come on. I like Time to Celebrate this day, beaten by 2 very nice horses. It's a strong form. He'll be right there again.
Up to 1600 will suit too, Circuit Glory.
Will Rattan as well, completed a hat-trick last time out in devastating fashion as well. Flashed home down the outside. Can he go in again?
Well, I really like the way he hit the line here, Andrew. It was a real strong win. He's won 3 in a row now, this horse. He's got a low barrier draw, and look, he's doing everything right. He's a horse here by Savabeel, and he's only a 4-year-old, Southern Hemisphere 4-year-old. Was a strong win.
This was a sit sprint, and when you're where he was, travelling wide and able to do that, it says a lot about your potential, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So, very difficult horse to topple, I would have thought.
Yeah, he could be the one, but it's an open-looking and high-class end to the day, Paul.
A really good race to finish off with. I'm going to go with, again, value in the last couple. Circuit Glory, he'll be a good each-way price. He's $28 at the moment. Rattan looks the one to beat. Time to Celebrate as well is going really nicely. And Prawn Barber, he gets that start into the race. He's a high-class horseman. He's right as well. 7, 12, 13 and 2, but I'll be backing 7 each way.
I'm going to shop down near the bottom with Rattan and Time to Celebrate. I'm going to make that the play as well, that Q, 12 and 13. I think Rivet is entitled to improve and Rise High as well, 12, 13, 1 and 9.
Yeah, a lot of time for Rise High. I thought it was a nice trial at last time out. As far as the stats are concerned, Paul, what are we looking at here?
Well, we're going to have a look at Joe Moreira, funny enough. It seems to be his day. And Seasons Bloom is the one to watch with Joe Moreira's. Look, you can see here, Seasons Bloom. He's going to be a real live chance for Hong Kong to win the mile.
Yeah, of course, this time last year, Andrew, Zach won 2 and Joe won 1. So they won 3 out of the 4 between them. And they both seem to go OK Wednesday night leading in as well, so they're in good form.
They did indeed. All right, best bets then for the International. Have you got one in the big one?
I've got one as a long shot in the big one, but I'm going to go early. We'll get the money early in race number 2. I think Simply Brilliant can beat the current favourite at the moment, and he's the only son of Frankel here. He ran at Happy Valley, and I think he's improved a lot since then. And I think he can go one better and win race number 2. We'll get a bit of cash, a little bit of a bank early. And Contentment, I've got a lot of each-way horses in my numbers this Sunday, and Contentment, I think, is probably one of the better ones. Brett Preble takes him out. He's a forgotten horse, 25 to 1 currently, and it's a real open race to the mile. I'll be taking him in a QQP as player of the day here with Satano Aladdin, and of course Hong Kong's chance here as well, Seasons Bloom. So 3, 4, 7 for me.
Andrew, I've got one in the big one. Race 8, number 4, Werther, had the ideal preparation. I think Tommy Berry can win Hong Kong's most richest race on Werther for Hong Kong. And in the mile, I think that's the most open of the 4 internationals, 7-9 Cara. I expect Right to be on the back of the speed, maybe even leading potentially. PC Bordeaux picked up a little bit of form late Wednesday night. He'll be going in with some confidence. My play of the day, the very exciting Nothing I Like More to Quinella race 3 with Dundonald, who's had the change of stable.
Yeah, I'm going in the big ones as well. In the Vars, going for the fairy tale finish here, Highland Reel, hoping that Koseki takes a bit of money and the price stays around the $3 mark. But I think Highland Reel's got the class edge here over the 2,400 metres. As far as the long shot is concerned, I'm looking at the Cup. I think Secret Weapon, this before, might just be under the radar. Second in this race last year. He's a good horse. He'll be spot on for Sunday, and we should get an each-way price about him. So race 8, number 6. And then as far as the play of the day is concerned, I'll stay in the Cup. Werther, Secret Weapon and Time Warp. So hopefully a clean sweep for the home team there. But I agree with you, Brett, and Paul as well. Werther, the one to beat in the Cup. All right, well, that's just about all we've got time for. It's always been a fantastic week, catching up with old friends and making some new ones as well.
Absolutely, yeah, there's been plenty going on through the week, a magnificent build-up, and yeah, we wish all of the connections, jockeys, trainers, owners and everybody watching a great day of racing.
Yeah, a real buzz around Hong Kong and a real buzz around coming up for Sunday's race meeting as well. 4 really high-class international races. Plenty of people who are having a good time here. That's what it's all about.
23 degrees expected as well, Andrew, and the early prediction is for a good track with the rail in the true position.
Your tip last week, Paul, was to pace yourself through the week.
Yep.
How's that working out?
Yeah, it's had yes and no.
All right.
I've got a feeling there was a mid-race move somewhere.
Maybe.
All right, well, that's the show. Thanks for watching on behalf of Paul, Brett and the rest of the team. Hopefully we'll see you at Sha Tin for the full Group 1s when we will be racing to win.
Good night.
Good night.